Yeah. Check. Fuck. Shit. Yeah. Check. Checkity check. What? Check. 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 Fuck. Fucking fuck. Check. 1 on my 2. Check. Fuck. Fuck.
Check. Pussy. Big fat pussy. Dick. Ass. Pussy.
Yep.
Dick.
Whoa.
Pussy.
Nussy. Tranny. I think we're good. I think the sounds are good.
Levels are good?
Levels are good.
Dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, absolutely.
Speaking of which, I had a dream that we started a band, right, with the PCast, and then my buddy Casey played drums for us. Somebody was like, "What's it like having a transgender guitarist?" And then me and Chris together were like, "What the fuck did you say?" And they're like, "I was just asking." And then I was like, "I don't give a fuck if it's an alien with 7 penises." And then Chris goes, "She's the best guitarist we've ever heard." And then that was the end of my dream. It was fucking rad.
Just virtue signaling in your dreams.
What does that mean?
What do you mean?
What does your dream mean? Like,
I don't know. I think it means we need to start a fucking band, but
Sounds
I have
like
to be the
it.
front man because I can't play any instruments.
You got to find someone who has multiple penises too, or else it's just not
I
going
know
to
that's
come to
what I'm
fruition.
saying.
At
Like
this
now we
point.
got to find. Although I was thinking like we could name the band 7 Alien Penises.
Well, that's the thing,
That
though.
could be the
Is Mara's name means a
Dick.
a
dick monster.
multi-phallic monster.
So I just got to get the chariot.
So subconsciously,
We could be alien fallacy, but we could spell fallacy with a PH.
I like it.
Could you make like one of the L's like a 7 too, just for like the
Oh
subliminal?
yeah, because then we can do like weird polyrhythmic stuff.
Yeah, there that dick monster is.
That's the noise it makes.
We have the same name, me and this thing.
That's cool.
I was watching Supernatural, and
Supernatural.
for the first time ever, I heard somebody else with the name Mara, and I was like, "What?
Were they
I
bitter?
grew up with Amara.
Did you really?"
Mm-hmm.
I'd never.
She's a very good hockey player. She's
That's
also
cool.
Super hot.
That checks out.
God, I hope she doesn't watch this show. That would be weird.
Mara, if you're watching, and we know that you are, hi.
Anyway,
Yeah.
go ahead.
So,
Animal abuse?
is that you?
Caitlin
I thought we were done checking the
Caitlin
microphones.
just texted me and said Kirby took his shit on the floor. Sorry, bro.
Aw.
my dog crapped on your floor, bro. It's on me.
Well, I mean, he's not the first.
I mean, you did, like yesterday, probably.
Some do say I'm a dog. You know who else is a dog? James Matheson, who is our special guest today.
Hey, it's James.
Hey everyone.
Thanks for joining us.
James, since our listeners have ADD, why don't you go ahead and plug all the things right at the tippy top here?
Plug your shit, bro.
What do you mean?
Like, tell us about your stuff.
Oh,
Like your Instagram, Spotify.
Oh yes, yeah. That makes so much sense. I'm like plug. Like I was thinking like the microphone. I was like,
that
oh
makes
my
sense because we
God.
fucked up the plugging.
Yeah,
in to begin
I
with.
was like, oh shit.
No, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, so my name's James. I'm 47 years old. I do hip hop music. I produce and rap it in my. Well, it used to be in the bedroom, right? Like that's like what you did because it was like a combo studio office bedroom type thing.
Yeah.
But now
Jerk
I
off
have
dungeon.
Yeah, same, right? Like just all of the above.
Yeah,
and now
yeah.
all of a sudden I have like other room I do it in. So that's like
Ooh.
the music. So like that's super cool. And then I do Heelys and like video editing and stuff like that. And my name is James Makes Music on the internet. Otherwise just James G, like one word.
Jamesg.
Jamesg. Oh, that
good
happens
old
sometimes.
James.
That's how I found you on the iTunes.
Yes.
But people should be listening on Spotify because there's more money for artists in Spotify than there is in Apple.
You're gonna have to crop zoom on this puppy, but this is James's page.
Hey, there I am.
Why not? I'll just put a
Just
screen.
edited that in, yeah.
God.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just trying to be friendly as hell.
What is this? 2009?
I wish. God, home prices would be so much lower.
2009 was like sick. I think I was like
Like 14?
I was like 14. I was like playing hockey just on Facebook. Like, everyone come to
Wait,
my
you played
hockey.
hockey?
Oh, yeah.
You're the same person.
Oh, same.
That's cool.
Fuck yeah.
Where did you play?
Maple Grove.
Oh, then you were better than me. I played in South Rapids. We were
Probably
dogs.
not. I was the grocery stick on my team.
Yeah.
I just separated the forwards and the defensemen and never got off the bench.
That's cool. I like, I didn't really do much. I was really good at pond hockey, but like real hockey is like,
I love pond hockey.
yeah, that's all I was good at. So kind of washed up now.
Yeah, you
No,
hung
dude,
up,
you're
hung up the
fucking
gloves.
grinding right now.
Yeah, I'm
You're not
old.
washed up. You just found other avenues to grind.
Right. Still like the same thing. It's like skating, healing,
Yeah.
skateboarding. It's all kind of the same.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, the whole reason that we found young James is I follow a bunch of rollerblading Instagrams because I am a retired fruit booter, and this Brazilian page that I follow shared this clip of this dude dressed as Santa doing Heely tricks, and I was like, this is awesome. And then I was like, wait a second. I think I recognize it. Oh my God, he's in my town. How is this possible? And it just blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, I didn't realize that when I was on my way here. It's like 2 miles away. like I was in the parking lot like 2 miles away from here. I'm like, holy shit, that's real close.
It's so insane. So like for the amount of randomness that surrounds that one thing, and then now you're here.
Here I am.
So thanks, Brazil. You
Rock you like a hurricane. Right? You said here. Sorry. We weren't talking about me, so I just wanted to jump in and
That's
make it
fair.
about me again.
I'm happy you did that.
Thanks. Thank you.
I do want to ask you about music.
Yeah.
First. So do you play any instruments?
So a lot of what I do is on the computer at this point, but dabble in a little guitar, little drums, little piano.
So that's what I was curious about. Is if it started in that arena, in like learning piano or something, and then moved to the production stage, or
Almost like a sandwich, a little bit. Yeah. So like I started when I was like 10 or 11, and I was using just like loops in Mixcraft, which is like just knock off GarageBand. Like,
I used Beatcraft
oh, cool. It's
years
probably
and years ago, like 2007.
very, very slow, like $50 software type
Yes,
thing.
I paid for it.
I paid for it. Well, so I
American dollars.
we paid for Mixcraft eventually. I used the free version until it expired, and then I got tired of like trying to like rip things from the expired version, and so we dropped $50, got that. But then like all the while I took guitar lessons, drum lessons, was in like band and choir and stuff in school, and then I kind of got away from that a little bit as I learned to produce more, because you just have so many more like instruments and sounds, and all you really need to know is a little bit of theory and you can use it. And so
yeah. I
not
know
as
it
much
seems like
anymore.
Alex isn't paying attention because he's been on his phone the whole
I'm
time.
scrolling through your page. I was going to ask you, do you do the art, like the cover art for all your singles?
Yep.
Like that's all you?
Yep.
Dude, these are fucking sweet.
Thank you.
Like, the fanny pack is fucking great.
He
I
also-
love it, man.
He also does his own graphics for his IG videos.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
But dude, this is really impressive.
Thank you.
Like
yeah.
you're- like it's like left. The cover for that is fucking beautiful.
Where did
Thank
you
you.
learn how to
The
Heely?
perspective.
Where I learned how to Heely.
Yeah.
So I started like when I was like 10 years old, like a lot of people did, and then they kind of
Were you
died.
like a pioneer,
Was
like
it like
Rodney
the classic?
Mullen?
All the kids on the hockey team got Heelys, and then everybody was healing around the hockey rink.
I feel like it had to be. I don't remember healing at the hockey rink, but I remember
wasn't-
having them like in 5th grade.
I wasn't allowed to get them.
Oh,
My parents were like, "You're gonna hurt yourself," and then 3 years later, they were like, "Hey, Alex's little brother, would you like Heelys?" And I was like, "I fucking hate this." But go ahead. Where'd you learn to Heely?
So it was that, right? And it's kind of like riding a bike. Then I kept asking for them for Christmas, like every year, and my parents were like, "You're an adult." And then my grandma got them for me when I was like 20 years old, and so I'd bring them out like at like college parties and stuff here or there. Like if I'd go hit the bars, I'd just like roll around when I was sober cabbing and stuff, and my friends would pull me around, and then just kind of got into it a little bit more, like with like the internet and stuff, and like what content can you make that's kind of unique and like that you can do consistently. And I was like, might as well. And so did it for like a year straight, and then all of a sudden it like got picked up by someone, and since then I've just kind of just tried to keep with it the best I can, I guess.
It's so awesome.
Very random.
Back to music, because
Okay.
we have ADHD.
That's cool.
And So, anyways, you want to go for a bike ride? Sorry.
Not as funny as you thought it was.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
I was trying to
I'm
make it
happy you
seem like
said
a
that.
thing, but
Damn it! Shit on you.
but yeah. So I mean, you have one full album, one LP.
yeah. Oh, so yeah, if we're counting like somewhat legitimate stuff, like I went through the like high school, like I'm a rapper phase, and that was really bad. And there were like 3 like albums, but it was all like MP3 ripoffs off YouTube and recorded in one day with no engineering. And so I deleted those. They're in one place on the internet, and I'm not going to tell anyone because I want them to find it like later randomly. And so I'm not
Time
gonna say
capsule.
right? Time capsule, and it's gonna be really embarrassing for me. But
I'm
I
not
don't
going to
care.
tell you. You have to tell me that I'm right, but I hope it's Dad Piff so bad.
Mara,
Why
is
did
your
you
camera
say that?
recording?
Is it
Yeah.
actually Dad Piff? Fuck yeah, dude! I used to just troll Dad Piff.
Oh, same.
Found some. That's where I found Mac Miller.
Yep.
I found Mac Miller like.
I
and
downloaded
Kendrick Lamar.
all of their stuff. Yeah, like the Wiz Khalifa stuff.
Yeah, man.
I went through like Cam Meekins, Sammy Adams, like that whole like kind of frat rapish
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
which I know Mac kind of grew out of. But
Yeah.
oh yeah, all of that was ripped off that
Oh,
Piff.
yeah.
Got to be careful because sometimes those services they just shut down,
Mhm.
and then whatever you have stored there is just like destroyed.
Yeah, like MySpace.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah. I think I have like burned CDs. I used to sell them to people for like $1, and
Did you do the thing that where you hand somebody a CD and then they take it and you go, "No, you owe me $5." And
No,
or
I'm too
$1?
like passive aggressive Midwesterner. I'm like, I'd hand it to them. They're like, cool, thanks. Well, actually, I'd ask them, and then they would say yes, and I'd hand it to them, and then I'd be like, can I? It's $1, and they're like, yep, I know. I'm like, okay, so you can pay if you want. Type thing, you know what I mean?
That sucks. Dude.
It's
Yeah,
very
I'm like-
band camp.
well, it's just yeah, and it was like I think about it now because like
Like the porn.
Yeah,
oh
the web service. Come on,
Sorry.
right
Oh, sorry.
pay whatever you want for the downloads,
yeah,
including $0.
I didn't even accept more. It was just like $1, and I'm like looking back, I'm like that was not like a good business model.
Yeah, you undersold yourself. for
Yeah, it's
sure.
like it took like
If you take these
$15.
off my hands, I don't.
Yeah,
want
I
them
still
anymore.
have some. So like I think I made my money back and I gave up.
Oh, there you go.
But,
That's the
yeah.
move.
I wish people still use CDs. They don't anymore, unfortunately.
My
Not
car doesn't
really.
even have a CD player.
All right.
Somebody said they wanted to get an iPod tattooed on them today, and I was like, no.
Well, dude, it's like that whole like that girl who on TikTok like it blew up. She like had an old shuffle, like the one that clipped on your.
Oh, okay.
You know, and she was like, "Check out this like ancient iPod that I found. Like, is it like the iPod hair clip or like what is this?" And like it would cut to like some person our age being like,
That's a great idea to clip it in your hair, though.
Yeah.
"Yeah, I mean, it's fucking swag." Except the problem is, where does the headphone cord go? You use that as the fucking tie for your hair.
That's really cool. That would work.
I mean, you wouldn't listen to it now. It would just be a hair clip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
just a $200 hair clip.
I don't think they charge that much anymore.
Maybe if like your family was rich, you could have one as a hair clip and then one like to listen to. So like
Money
one's-
clip.
Oh yeah,
One, yeah, money clip one. So you'd actually need 3 then at that point.
that'd be so swag.
I have so many iPod
Just iPod shuffle.
I have so many. They all hold 10 songs. They're
It's all
fucking
different
sweet.
playlists, so you have to switch them out.
I had a
when you
mini
wanna-
disc player. I thought it was sick that I could put 3 albums on one little CD.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Wait,
It was cool for like 3 months.
Remember
and then-
hit
tiny
clips?
one?
yeah,
Hit clips were cool.
What's that?
Like a tiny seat, like a GameCube disc. Stuff?
it was like, so it was a tiny disc, but it came in like a plastic cartridge.
Oh,
So it was protected from the elements.
oh, right.
It's like a GameCube disc.
A little bit smaller.
Okay. Just trying to figure this out.
So now, what was the first? Like, was it a slow progression to where your Instagram is at now, or was there something that went viral?
So I experimented a lot like in like 2018, and so I was doing like different like series of like images and different series of like, oh cool, there it is, very cool. Sorry,
Looks like a PSP game.
it does.
Oh, yeah, like the UMDs. Except those had to be proprietary, so they had that curve on it or whatever.
Yeah.
This looks like what were these? What was in the Matrix?
I think they were using floppy.
Was it a floppy?
Might
I
have
thought they
been.
had some weird.
Dude, there's so many people in Memento that were in the Matrix.
I mean, do you need a whole mini disc to store kung fu?
Ooh, do you?
I feel like you can get all of that on one half a floppy.
Wasn't it just in their neck? Or in like
Is this just like some bullshit?
fucking-
Doom was like 8 discs.
You know what I mean?
I can't, So, anyways, back to your virile.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, so what? No, it's all good. I got just that was me. I like looked over. I'm like, oh shit.
I just wanted to show you guys.
I'm happy. Thank you.
You can ignore it.
Well,
no,
welcome to
it's
the
cool.
show. Thanks for coming.
No, so I was doing like a lot of that stuff, and then I started the Heelys stuff, and I made like edits, and then eventually I'm like, I got to switch it up because I did a lot of it. So then there was like tutorials and like slow mos and just like different things, just like kind of adjacent to what the edit was, and then after about a year, like, and then so first I posted on Instagram exclusively. I was like, I'm too old for TikTok, whatever. I was in that boat, but then I had a friend who got like 1 million followers with his friend just doing like music videos, and he was like just singing and doing covers, and he's like, you got to get on there. And I was like, I hate you, but okay. And so like I did, right? And I finally like made a couple of filming things or videos, filming things made a couple of videos for it, and like the first one I posted, I want to say got like over 100,000 views, and I was like,
Oh my god.
I was like, wow, okay, so yeah, I need to start that. So it started like with 1 a week, and then it went to 3 a week, and then it went to like every single day for a while that I was just like
Wow.
posting a new edit. So we had to film like
Damn.
3 times a week. We'd film like 4 like videos worth each time.
Yeah.
And then someone from BuzzFeed found it, and they were like, oh my god, this guy has a TikTok page that's exclusively Heelys. Like, I can't believe this shit. It's like, and so that happened, and then it just like got retweeted and retweeted and retweeted, and then it was like Lad Bible was hitting me up, and like a lot of those big like kind of like meme and like viral pages. And then from there, like America's Got Talent kind of happened, and yeah, it was just like a total like snowball effect.
That's so fucking
And
right.
I was
insane.
just like in my room. I remember still I was like recording a song. I don't remember which song it was, and I just like looked at my phone because it was like buzzing a lot, and I was like, holy shit, something's happening. And then yeah, like all of a sudden
And then Simon Cowell was like,
he just smiled the whole time. Like he was just like so disappointed he didn't know what to do but just smile.
I've seen
tell
that
us,
before.
tell us
Yeah.
more
He
about
was
this.
just
So we
like-
gotta. I mean, if you're comfortable with us watching it, is your audition available on?
No, it's not.
Okay.
I like so
Bummer.
yeah, unfortunately not. I just made like the fail montage. like before someone really good went on, they just like put me in there like doing a 360 and then slapping the buzzer. Like it was really bad. So like
oh man.
Some of the lasting memories though from those
yeah.
kinds of shows are the fails.
oh yeah, for sure. I have
At
plenty
least
of
you weren't
those.
like such a bad fail that they had to include.
Well, right, but I almost
You know?
wanted that.
Yeah, I suppose. That's a
because I'm
ton
like
of
that would have
exposure.
helped. But yeah, well, because I wrote an original like song for the show, like
Yeah.
about healing and stuff, and then I filmed a music video like when I was out there, so it was like all this marketing plan, and then I was real pissed after because I'm like, you flew me out here, and then like as soon as I rolled out there, I knew I was fucked. I was like,
That is such a unique experience, like rolling out.
oh yeah, I rolled
onto the
out and I saw
stage in
them,
front of
and they
these
were just
people.
like, I tried to like be like friendly, and they were like not friendly. They're like, we already saw. Like I was like, can I make an entrance? Like because I was gonna like roll in like on beat or something, and they're like, I guess, like whatever. And I was like, Jesus, this is gonna go so poorly. And then they like, because I'm kind of like fucking bald, they started like patting my head down when I was like side stage, like, hey, come on, we got to do this before you actually perform. And I'm like, what the hell is going? And so I had no idea like when they were gonna start the beat or anything. So I just was guessing. Like it was crazy, and like it went well until all the buzzers went off and everyone started booing.
Oh my god, dude!
It's like Night at the Apollo.
Fucking brutal.
It was like it took me like a day of being like, what am I doing? And then I was like, oh yeah, I just like Heelyd and like played like a hip hop show for a bunch of like like actually it was like a lot of kids in the crowd, which is really strange.
like if you think about it, those people paid to be there, so you won.
well, like it was cool. I got a free trip out of it. Got to
Yeah,
go out there.
exactly.
And, like,
You left up. Like your stock rose.
yeah. I mean,
Anybody who pays to go to the fucking America's Got Talent show, your stock's going down. I'm telling you. If you're
Where
sitting
is
in the
it
audience
filmed?
in AGT,
I don't. So if they do some of it like in Vegas, I swear, because I was just in Vegas
Oh, okay.
like a while ago and I saw a bunch of stuff for it.
but were
they
you in Los Angeles?
uh
Or was it in Vegas? that you were-
so when I went to film, that was like right before like the pandemic happened. Like it was like 2
Oh,
weeks
shit.
before is like when I got back from filming,
Okay.
which is crazy. and it was filmed in like LA, like Pasadena area.
Okay.
And
How
so-
long had they been filming before you
What do you mean?
were on stage?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I was there. Like I had to film, like, because they do like a lot of like the B-roll and like the interviews and stuff, and just so they have it depending on how the performance goes. And so I think I was there for about like, it was like 8 to 10 hours before I actually filmed.
Fuck, bro.
It was crazy, but
Did you take a nap?
no, actually I was backstage and I was like waiting to go, and I was making beats. I brought my laptop with because they were like, you might have some downtime. So I was like working on some beats like backstage, and then they're like, all right, time for you to go. And that was the end of it.
Were any of the other performers like cool and chill to talk to, or was
Yeah,
everyone...
everyone was nice, and some of them
Okay,
I
that's
don't.
good.
Unfortunately, I don't remember like many names, but like they were like nice, and they actually made it far. Like a lot of the people.
Oh, cool.
Hell
yeah.
Yeah, so like I was like really like stoked for them because I'm
Yeah.
like, these people seem like nice and they deserve it and they're
Yeah.
talented, and like no hard feelings whatsoever, especially towards like the other people auditioning.
Yeah,
It was cool.
absolutely. I feel like you know when you audition on a show like that, like especially like you don't appear to have your head up your ass, so like, you know, to go in there and to like to retrospectively be able to be like, yeah, it was like a good experience, and
Right.
blah, blah. But like, you know, to be also supportive of the people who moved on past you. I mean,
Right.
dude, good for you, man.
Thanks.
You're in a good place. Good for you.
I just want to apologize for what he said about your ass earlier. I think it's great.
Thank you.
There's no problems with it.
Dude, there's nothing
Yeah.
wrong with having your head in your ass. I mean, it's a problem if you have your head up your ass. You know what I'm talking about?
Probably smells bad.
I don't mind a little head in ass. I do mind a little head up ass. Why this show's devolving?
I know. What are we doing?
I feel like that show is the kind of show that they film like 4 episodes in a day,
that would make sense.
I feel like
They do so many
and
fucking
then they just
auditions.
get more and more disgruntled as the day goes on.
Yeah, I was definitely towards the back half, and they were not having it. Like
Right.
I rolled out. I didn't say a word. They didn't say a word. And I looked at them, and I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, I came a long ways for this to just happen. Like, and I knew it was probably gonna happen, but throughout the day, after like 10 hours of filming, you're like, maybe I'll get like a mercy yes, and I'll get to come back, which would have been cool. And I was like, no, that ain't happening.
Just feels like if you would have rolled out first,
I should have just.
they wouldn't have been so upset.
They would have brought some obstacles or something too. I was just like doing like flat ground tricks, and I was rapping while I was healing, and they did not know that either. I could tell because like I was talking to Terry Crews, and he said,
what? Okay, keep
Well-
telling your story, and then I need to hear about, is Terry Crews cool as fuck?
I mean, I it's tough to say because I feel like everyone plays like the characters, like the judge. Like I don't
Yeah.
really know,
That's
right?
true.
But
That's
Sure.
but like he was the nicest one by far, I would say, because the other judge, they hated me. They're like, this guy fucking sucks. But Terry like plays like the kind soul. Like, hey, there's probably a market for like a bald man Heely rapping. And I was like, thank you. Well, actually, no. At first, he just said for Heely, and I was like, yeah. I don't know. Hopefully it worked. Whatever. Heely and music. And he's like, oh, you were performing out there? I'm like, yeah. So like, I don't even think anyone caught that I was
Oh,
like doing
damn.
it, which is like, I think a good thing. Like, unless they just assumed that the music was really bad, right? So it's like, were they like, oh, this sounds like it was recorded in the studio, or were they like, this guy's dog shit and it's just horrible. I don't care how it's
Okay.
coming out.
Yeah.
Why does it sound like he's jumping while rapping? Like, why would he
Oh,
record that?
well, no, yeah. So like I'm trying to think of the choreography. So I did like 3 or 4 tricks back and forth and had like the backing track playing with like the chorus, and then I rapped the verse, and then I went and ran backstage so that for the chorus when it comes back in, because of course it has to be like a little shorter, so it's like a minute total.
Oh,
so then I
okay.
ran back out, and then I just like was bolting, and I was just going back and forth on and off a stage, and as soon as I'd be on the star, I'd like do something. Just like, and they like, I got like, actually I made it through the whole verse, and I went back, and my producer and I were like made eye contact, and I just like went like this.
Mid audition, you're like,
Mid
this is
audition, I'm
not
like, well, I
going
think I
well.
had 2 X's at that point. I was like, what did you get me into?
That's so
Damn
funny.
it. Yeah.
That's so funny. I mean, Chris and I both have had experiences like that on stage
Oh,
for
yeah.
sure, where you're just like absolutely nuking your own set by just tripping over words or whatever, and then like you'd look off left stage, you'd see, like in my case it would usually be like Chris, and I'd look over and Chris would be like, dude, this is not going well, and I'm like, yeah, I know it's going horribly.
So we do stand up.
I did.
Is what he was
stand up.
talking about.
I don't any longer.
You-
I'm done, man. I hung him up.
James Stanley's real sad about that, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
He was
I
here
miss him.
Monday.
I miss him.
I know.
There's like 4 people I miss, and then most of them I don't. And I just didn't. What I don't miss more than anything is the fucking politics of Minneapolis comedy.
It sounds like Minneapolis doesn't like the politics of Minneapolis.
I know, which is like, why would I continue to perform? I'm not going to go to St. Cloud.
Which leads me to my next point. Have you ever been to an open mic and tried stand up?
No, but
roll up.
What?
Be roll up because the Heelys.
Yeah, so okay, so like no, like for like actual comedy, but like when I perform, it kind of is because I just I talk like this, like it's not like I'm just like, sup fuckers, like right, like I just kind of like do that, or I'll be like, yeah, so my name's James, I'm 45, and I'm gonna rap some shit for you. And then the songs come on, it's just like super awkward, or like in the middle of a song, I'll just like screw up and I'll be like, fuck, I fucked up. Like, it's just like, it's completely like haphazard. And with Heelys, sometimes like, cause I had cause it's kind of both. So, with Heelying, like I wrote a song called Heelys back in like 2017 that I never released cause it wasn't very good. But I would perform that. What I would do is I would like pause in the middle of my set and I just sit down on the stage and I take off my normal shoes and like pull my Heelys out and put them on, and I'd really draw it out. So it'd be like 5 minutes of me like just changing shoes in the middle of the set.
You're like Zach Galifianakis.
Ooh. Wow.
Kind of a little bit.
It's like,
Like did you ever see the Comedians of Comedy?
yeah.
That documentary like from 2005.
Oh,
James, you need to see it.
Okay.
It's incredible.
That was like the first time I'd ever seen that.
Patton
Zach-
Oswalt,
yeah, Zach Galifianakis.
Greg Poussin.
Isn't there a whole thing?
Brian.
Well,
Brian Poussin.
Yeah, Greg.
I was going to say,
Greg.
why does Greg sound wrong?
And
but-
then
Well, it's like his special at the Onion or whatever it's called.
Live at the Purple Onion?
Yeah, the Purple Onion. That's such a good special. He sits on a piano like the whole
Yeah,
time.
exactly.
But he plays like 3 notes and then he just like says fucking insane shit.
Yep.
And then, dude, it's great. And like at first, you can tell the audience because he sits at like almost in the round when he's like on the piano. So there's like everybody sitting around him. They're like all at tables like having drinks and stuff, and he's like doing his Zach Galifianakis shit, and people are like, "What is going on?" It's great.
Maria Bamford, that's the other one.
Yes,
I love
there we
Maria
go.
Bamford. Her last special was in her fucking parents' house. It's great.
That's cool.
It's genius. She from Minnesota.
Yes, she is. Duluth?
Yeah,
Oh, Duluth?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Born and race.
Now,
Oh, dude, gross.
Thanks.
so what kind of music do you listen to like on the daily?
It depends. Like I went through, like I've gone through like a lot of phases. So like I went through like a big like meme rap phase like a while ago, and so I was listening to like a lot of like the underground like weird shit like that. Lately I've been into kind of like the hybrid like kind of alternative hip hop like punk rock type stuff. Like if you guys listen to like Kenny Hoopla,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, like I've been into Kenny Hoopla big time.
Layla! She opened the door! She can't. James is not a puppy! No!
Hey, Bosh. How are you?
Hey,
How are you, sweet pea?
Oh my god, chaos!
Dude, you're shredding.
Big Mac Miller fan. I don't know, like it's just kind of all over the place. It depends on the day. Zach Fox has been one I've been into.
Oh.
I really like Fafo. Is that how you say it? I made a Healy video to that one.
I don't know any of these people.
Dude, Zach Fox, because I got depression.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dip my dick into some Cool Ranch Doritos, and then nut into that bitch and
What?
Make the bitch suck the tip. That's
Yeah,
what he
yeah,
says. That's
yeah,
what he
there we
says
go.
in the song. Yeah. I like he has like Square Up too.
Square.
There he is. Yeah, I like Zach Fox. I like his new project.
Is this the guy from? Is he from San Diego?
No, I thought he was from Atlanta, but I'm not sure.
yeah, I think you're correct.
Then I'm wrong.
But yeah, like I think his new project's called like "Shut the Fuck Up Talking to Me," and it's really good. Like I like every song. Yep,
Yep,
there it is. Shut the fuck up talking to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like the Eric Andre of rap.
Oh,
Like very funny.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
he's
and
doing
it's just
stand up. Look at that.
Oh yeah, and he
Yeah.
does stand up. That's right.
He's like a pretty like it's like raw, but like in a tasteful way. Like it's not like overly processed or anything.
Right.
Most of it is just like he's just rapping, and it's just good.
So like
It's cool.
idea.
Yeah.
In that way.
Yeah, in that way,
Sashimi.
yeah.
R.I.P.
It's a
Yeah.
Japanese food.
Sashimi.
Yeah, I
It's
had
raw,
that for
but
the
you have to have
first
good
time.
taste to eat it.
Oh.
Sorry.
That were very good.
It is like sashimi. Yeah, I get what you're going for now. That's perfect. That's cool.
So since the Pandy Wandy has taken over such things, have you gotten back to doing any shows or any live events?
I did, just to get back into it, I did like an open mic like a couple months back, and like it was pretty fun actually. Like I forgot how much I liked performing, because that was like the big thing I did for a long time. Like when I lived in Duluth, I'd play like 2-3 shows a month usually. I just show up. Like it was funny because like I just got to know everyone there, because it's like kind of smaller community. I'd like show up to a show and they'd be like, "We forgot to book an opener. Do you want to perform? We'll give you a refund on your ticket and a couple beers." And I was like, "Yep." And I'd play. So like that was super cool, and I liked that. Then yeah, with everything going down, I haven't for a while, but I'm hoping to get back into it. It's tough too because I just don't know like the scene as well. Where like in Duluth, it's like there's like 10-15 places, and I knew most of the people, you know. Yeah, it's like, can you play like here? It's like in the cities, it's like, yeah, we'll give you the Wednesday slot, and there's no parking, and we're gonna take a cut and this and that. And like in Duluth, at least back like when I did it, it was like, yeah, you can play Saturday night as long as you can bring in like X amount of people, and we'll give you guys beer and pizza and whatever. And
I was just gonna say, did you perform at Pizza Luce?
I don't think so.
No.
That was one of the ones I didn't do. I've gone to a few shows there. Super cool, especially the one in Duluth. It's a cool spot.
Yes, I agree. And it smells nice.
It does smell nice.
So what's like your training regiment? Since it's like a physical act.
Like with Heelys?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh. It's a lot. Lot of stretching, calisthenics.
Because I feel like if I were to do it like I have anxiety, and I've pro wrestled before.
Okay.
And I would get like super gassed. I would only be out there for like 6 minutes, but by the time I got to the back room, like I couldn't breathe.
Right.
It's just because I was so nervous. Does that ever happen?
I kind of just like know my limits and stick to them. Every once in a while, I'll like try something dumb, and usually I don't hurt myself too bad. But I don't know. Like, I think at first it was a lot more daunting, but I've just like done it for like 3 years. So like now I'm at the point where I'm like, it's just kind of like business as usual.
Cool.
Unless sometimes it's like I'll see like a staircase. I'm like, I know that's too big to jump down, but I'm gonna sure try.
Nice.
And that's exhausting.
Have you ever had to Heely away from someone? Like you're a little afraid that there may be a scuffle, or perhaps you looked at somebody's girl for too long.
Right. Yeah, probably. I mean, I definitely have like wore them like out to the club before, and definitely have to Heely away. I usually just have my friends pull me away at that point.
So just backing away with your hands up. On
Well,
your
that's
heels.
yeah.
Dude, I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble, bro.
Someone escaping you on Heelys is you're gonna take a shot to the ego a little bit. Like the guy got away on
Give him
Heelys.
the finger.
God damn it, I can't catch it.
That's funny.
Yeah,
so.
for sure.
Got to
for sure.
start carrying smoke bombs on you.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
It's so funny, like magician styles.
Or I've seen. I just saw these a couple weeks ago. This guy had these Converse with buckles on them, and there were these little fanny packs on the back of his shoes.
Oh, cool.
So you could attach some buckles to the shoe, and then have your little fanny pack, and then that's where the smoke bombs are.
Okay.
And then you just do like the Jewish dance thing. You just go down, and then it's like you kick your legs out and slam your feet on the ground. And smoke bombs go off.
That's a Russian thing. Not that there aren't Russian Jews, but
I thought that was a Jewish thing. That they do like the
No, that's Russia.
It's somebody's a bar mitzvah. La, da, da. This is not what I was referring to.
Yes, I remember back in Israel when we would do the flash dance at the crying wall.
Is this? I was gonna say, is this at the crying wall?
yeah, or the Wailing Wall.
Yeah, that's what it is. The Wailing Wall. The crying wall is a very different place.
Of all whales,
I'm like
dude.
proud of these guys for expressing themselves. You know what I mean? Go, you guys! Oh my god.
Oh, it's a coordinated thing.
Yeah.
That's what a flash dance is.
I thought that was a movie from the 80s. I don't know. Maybe we're just all wrong. We're very cultured here
Yeah.
on the podcast.
Yeah.
First Jewish podcast in America. Right here.
Chaim.
Whoops. By the way, if any of this is hurting your brand, suck it up.
That's right. Thank you. It's okay.
JK. Any pain that that is caused to your brand is only good news for our brand because that just means people are paying attention. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yeah.
You're thinking of people who are already established.
Speaking of our brand, head on over to Only Bananas.
So we have characters on the show.
God, he got thicker over the week. Look at that shitter. Oh my god.
We still haven't heard what he sounds like.
What?
We still have no idea what he sounds like.
Yeah, that's true. I guess we'll build up to it.
Ooh, I
Sounds
like
good.
that. Should we do some ET? We
Yeah.
haven't done entertainment.
Or the thing on the floor.
Oh, I haven't done.
We haven't done anything.
Yeah, I haven't thought. I mean, other than Boba Fett,
I suppose, yeah.
I haven't really ET'd out.
Boba Fett.
Well,
Fucking
actually, you know what?
whales.
More people have fucking died. We lost Louis Anderson. We lost Meatloaf.
Yeah, that sucks. Although, kind of funny Caitlin's story about Meatloaf. Nightly routine. Caitlin goes to sleep, or she says she's going to sleep, and then I lay there and fucking watch something on my phone. And then, like, seconds later, she's like, oh, I'm going to tell you a story about the last 4 years of my life, or whatever. And then I'm like, just go to sleep. And then, so we do our whatever. And then she... it was like 15 minutes this time. It was like very quiet. I was like watching something, and then I like felt her kick me, and I like look over, and she's like, you know what I was just thinking about? And I was like, what? She's like, we're never gonna know what Meatloaf won't do for love. And I was like, you're gonna spring that shit on me right now? Go to sleep.
He explained that on a radio interview.
He did?
Yeah, but it didn't make any sense.
Oh.
Sounds like Meatloaf. I like when she texted me, Meatloaf died. Everything in me just wanted to be like, his name was Robert Paulson, but she wouldn't have understood that at all, and it would have been a wasted joke.
You should have went for it anyway, just in case.
And then Louis dying, like our whole
Yeah.
community had like one story of some interaction with the guy. Jason Schomer being a big one. He had a residency with Louis in Vegas for 2 fucking years.
Damn.
Yeah, him and then obviously Wendy Mayberry had quite a lot of experience with him.
Well, and Josh Floorhog is literally his nephew.
That's right.
And like Josh has been through some shit lately too. So on top of all that, his uncle, who's really like his father figure, died.
Yeah.
Sucks, man. I never saw that show that Louis was in recently. The one where he played like the mother of.
Oh, of Zach. Yeah. The clown? Or no. Fuck. What was that? I can't believe I'm blanking on that.
I think it's called Rocket Penis.
God damn it.
Maybe.
But Zach Galifianakis plays a clown who's trying to make it. He started out in art school in
No, Louis isn't the clown.
Yeah, but it's Google.
It's true. Oh,
Well, this ain't it.
It's an ad. What is? Oh, I just got you like so many viruses.
thanks.
Should I download the toolbar?
Baskets.
Oh, okay.
Like, dude, the costume design is so good in that show.
Yeah, I mean,
For those of you who are listeners that don't know who Louis Anderson is, he is a from Minnesota comedian that was like the host of fucking Family Feud for a long time.
Did not give a shit about being the host of that show.
Yeah, at all. Yeah. He's the reason Steve Harvey gets to do all of the shit that he gets to do as the host of that show is Louis Anderson's like visible apathy for being on that show. Like just having somebody there hosting who appears to want to be there gives him a free pass to be a dick to the people that are on the show. Not that Steve Harvey isn't a great host. I'm just saying, like, Louis was the king.
He was also one of Johnny Carson's like favorite comedians.
If you get the chance, which you have the chance, I don't know why the fuck I said that, but just Google or YouTube Louis Anderson, Johnny Carson. His first set on Johnny Carson is available on YouTube, and it's fucking brilliant. It's so good.
Good Gloves is like one of my favorite bits.
Well, he gets like called up by Johnny. He's like one of the few like young comics that ever got called up to sit there. Because when you get for like as a comic, you go do TV, whatever, and they don't. It's not really a thing anymore, but it used to be a thing like on Letterman and on Carson, where like you would do your set. And then they'd be like, "Hey, good job," or whatever, and then you would walk off stage. But like occasionally, they'd be like, "Come sit down," and then you would like go sit down.
I think Drew Carey was one too.
Yeah, yep.
And the producer would let you know. He'd be like, "All right, don't go over to the couch unless he fucking motions
If
for
they
you."
don't wave you over, you don't get to go over. So it's like a very special occasion, and Louis got called over, which is like on your first set to get called over is fucking wild.
Yeah.
And like back then, that was you getting called over. It's like, oh, I made it. I'm literally like, this is my life now. Yeah. It's not like that anymore.
Or I'm gonna overdose on cocaine. One of
which,
the two.
Maybe both.
Maybe both, actually. Yeah.
Maybe both.
Good point. Freddie Prinze Jr.
Love me some Blocaine. I don't love me some Blocaine.
I mean,
dude, it's just Adderall.
Is it though?
Pretty close.
Because I don't recall Adderall making me feel as happy as cocaine did.
Yeah, because you don't have ADHD.
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
Diagnosed?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow, yeah. Are you faking?
I'm just saying, like.
Oh, you have ADHD. Name all of the things.
I just didn't know that you had.
But that's why Adderall
ADHD.
doesn't give me the happies.
Yeah, because that's kind of what I was saying. It's like.
You said the opposite, though. You said that's why the Blocaine makes me happy.
Oh, but
I said I don't
cut this part out.
Blocaine did not make me happy either.
Made your face numb.
I'm saying it did make me happy.
Yeah, and I'm saying Adderall doesn't make me happy, but neither does Blocaine.
Ah.
Blocaine just fucking leveled me out. I was just like chill as fuck. People were like, dude, you good? I'm like, yeah, dude. I mean, you guys want to get a sub or something? What? You're hungry right now?
I would just be like, guys, I love you so much. We should open up a skate shop together.
That was literally the opposite of me. I was like better. I was playing blackjack when it happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I like went up like $260 at the blackjack table on the $5 tables. I'm just running house. They're like, what is this kid's deal? And then like I was like very conscious of the fact that I was up a lot, and I like left the table and like went and got a few beverages, was just carrying my chips around. And then when I came down, I went back to the table and lost all my money. And I was like, how is it that not on cocaine I made a poor gambling decision? I don't know. Yeah, you should probably cut that.
That's just how the house...
If you wouldn't mind cutting that, that'd be great.
Well, what I'm going to do
That's
is...
not on your resume?
I'm going to make you a...
Should be.
I'm going to make you a silhouette.
Good at cocaine.
Yeah. Good at drugs.
Set you apart, you know.
Proficient in Excel. Good at cocaine.
You're in.
Yeah. Oh, you're in as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good at that.
You watch television shows?
Yeah, kind of.
If you wouldn't mind speaking into the mic, I mean, like,
Yeah,
you're a rapper,
kinda.
I thought that maybe you knew how to...
Hey, Chris, lighten up.
Sorry about that.
Got him.
See,
Boom.
pussy.
He knows how to play. It's okay.
I was also playing.
Were you, though?
No. Do you watch show?
Yeah, it's kind of like, I don't know, like, we kind of like just like do like the binging thing a little bit here and there. Like lately we've been into Law and Order a lot.
Ooh,
Yeah.
SVU or
Yep.
original?
You're like,
SVU.
what brand? What genre
Yeah,
of
what
law?
genre? Mariska. That genre, her and Elliot Stabler. Oh my gosh. I just hope they end up together. But not really, because he's married, but we'll see. Otherwise, Letterkenny. Letterkenny's a good
Great
one.
show.
That's
So glad you said that.
One of my favorites.
So I think it's one of the funniest shows ever made.
I just want to be on it.
Yeah.
I just want them to like.
Did you like Trailer
write me in.
Park Boys then too?
Watched a little bit. Didn't get into it as much, but I'd like to.
Holy fuck, bro!
Yeah.
It is the greatest. It's the best
That's
TV
good.
show ever made.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of other ones. I like South Park a lot.
Classic.
That's just like you like it when you're like 10 because it says like fucking like shit a lot.
Yeah,
You get
yeah,
older
yeah.
and you're like, oh, they're actually kind of saying something. Like it's kind of like that.
Yeah.
Bob's Burgers. I like Bob's Burgers. That's a good one.
Butts.
Never got into Bob's.
That's okay.
I just never had exposure to it really.
Yeah.
Now it's on TV like 4.5 hours a day. But I don't have
They have that
cables.
many episodes now?
But I'll have cable.
Bob's. They got a ton. What, like
Yeah.
season?
Isn't it like 61 seasons now?
No, like 12.
I was gonna say I think it's like 12 seasons.
I guess
Still,
it's not
crazy.
like too hard to animate.
Good for H. John Benjamin though. That guy
Cool
is
guy.
crushing it.
I
in
thought
the
you were gonna say
animated world.
fucks for sure.
He probably does, but he's
You know what
probably a
happens to
weird guy
him
have
all the
sex with.
time?
Shits his pants.
Yes.
No.
Yeah, it's in his book.
Yep.
What?
He is the most like meta comedian of all time. Like he made a whole jazz album and doesn't know how to play any instruments.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Doesn't listen to jazz. So fucking funny.
Oh, that's great. Dude, when he was like the Arby's guy, I was like, this is
Oh yeah.
Arby's is crushing it right now.
I think there's a trailer
Arby's is crushing it.
for H. John making the album. I forget what it's called.
Is it making the band with P. Diddy?
I need
Dylan,
16
Dylan,
ounces of Cambodian breast.
Dylan. Because I spit out fire.
I mean, I guess because this is the first album, there's more pressure. Maybe.
Yeah, bottom
There's
left.
a moment when I hear
there's
the
an
song
X.
for the first time. And then there's a moment where I play the song for the first time. And they're two very different things. I mean, I'm worried about it.
Ideas.
I'm worried about
a whole box of them.
failing. How you doing?
Hello.
Hey, it's John.
How you doing?
How are
Good to
you?
see you. Good to see you.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
First and foremost, each generation brings something to the table. You're going to be confronted with a lot of keyboard players who are really playing, like McCoy Tyner, George Burton. You want to be connected to the instrument.
Yeah.
In order to connect with that instrument, you have to give it some time.
Is this guy on
This one
cocaine
doesn't
right
work
now?
out. I go back and I do it again.
Go back to the drawing board because,
back
first
to
of
the
all, in other words, let me tell you.
He's got some old
This
man mouth
project
noises
fails,
going.
It should make you stronger. How often do you practice?
I mean, I
He's got like legit professional.
You guys are gonna get the sound as I go.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
So,
Well, I should have. Right? Are we ready?
Yep.
Alright.
we're rolling.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. I don't play piano. And, I'm not a huge fan of jazz. And that's why I thought it would be funny to make a jazz album. The guys who were playing alongside me were good. And you can hear that.
I didn't get it when I first heard about it. I don't get it now. And maybe he's a visionary. I don't know. But you know, it was thoroughly horrible.
Okay, that guy's very good.
I definitely achieved what I was
Can't do
doing.
that.
In hindsight,
Just
I don't
riffing.
think it's the best idea in the world.
That's fucking awesome.
he went on Conan to promote it. It's incredible.
Should we watch that now?
No.
Okay.
I just like how like Conan's like, I didn't know you like jazz. He's like, I don't.
Dude, he's so funny. I love that like he's had multiple jobs doing voice acting. Just uses his regular voice.
Well, most of the time.
Like does not I mean like as
Sometimes he'll do like this version of a song.
yeah, but like as Archer.
Yeah.
Archer is the same character as Bob in Bob's Burgers, voice wise.
Home movies.
Home movies.
Like he's so funny.
I think he was the moth on Aqua Teen.
He's fucking Carl in Family Guy. Same voice.
It's a great voice.
He does have a great voice.
Yeah.
Should do some brats.
Yeah.
It's on the floor.
Okay. So how many do we? So 3, 6, 9. Damn good time. How
3.
many did you throw in?
I put in 3.
You did?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Holy
I know.
shit.
It's a
So
holiday.
what's that make? 12?
I think I put in 4. I think I threw in like
You want me
one
to
wild
pull-
card.
I'm so horny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
All right, so we got 3.
yep. And then
Hold on, I forgot to. There we go.
yeah. And then another 3.
3.
No, that's
33. We got 33.
So
in
equals. Okay, 33.
got it. This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Hot Boxing, the new combat sport for weed smokers, premiering April 20th on Spike TV. I thought it was a Roman numeral for a second. I was like,
there. Hell
no.
yeah.
It's a good ass handwriting I got. That's what I bring to the party.
No,
Does
it was the
anyone
lighting.
want to trade? I don't
Yeah.
want my own.
Yeah, sure.
Oh no. Wait, that's not. Oh. Oh boy, I might have misunderstood the assignment, and I'm sorry for whoever got mine. I got one of my own.
It'll make it that much
I'm just
better.
being picky. No worries.
That's cool.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by accidentally buying a can of hominy and being so uncultured you don't know what to do with it.
Someone stocked it in the fucking corn section. It looks just like corn. Is it corn?
I don't know what it is.
Are you talking about
It's hominy. It says hominy on it.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
sounds
yeah.
like a English language.
Are you talking about the stuff that's dried?
You're thinking
It's
homonyms.
Yeah, exactly. It's in a can.
Hominy? Are those kidney
Is it
beans?
chickpeas?
Golden hominy.
Or are they just kidneys?
Is that fucking corn?
It just looks like corn.
It's just corn.
Did I just get like?
Is corn copywritten?
Is it like knockoff corn? It's pretty cheap.
That was really funny, Chris. Good for you.
Ugh.
Or maybe it's synthetic corn?
Are those garbanzo beans?
Look like it.
Maybe it's like how many you want.
Yeah. So comment down below.
Maize.
Tell me what to
See,
do
it
with
says
this shit.
maize on there, so it must be like a type of corn.
What's
Right.
Because maize is like what the Latinos call the corn.
That is
Okay.
correct.
Maize.
Maize plus or
the
whatever.
hominy corn? Okay.
Whoa.
How many corn you want?
And you buy it by wait, what? Oh. Okay.
Oh, it's
Oh,
an
you
art.
buy
It's
buy it by the art exhibit.
Well, that's what I was like. Okay, so it's like a cup of the shit. And then I was like, oh my god, like you have to buy that many cups for that much money. And then I was like, oh, it's a poster.
oh, it's
of the
just
cups.
smushed corn.
Looks weird.
I feel like I'd want like a poster of like the can or something. That'd be cooler.
I'll just eat it out of the can.
Look, dude, that fucking title,
Like corn.
dude. Who are they paying to write?
Yeah, they're
articles?
just trying to move hominy.
Yeah,
That's why I ended up with it. They're like, just stock it in the corn section.
like corn.
This episode of Dude Absolutely, the podcast, is brought to you by True Fashion. Brought to you by Savers.
Fuck. Wonder whose that was.
The formatting leads me to believe it's yours.
Yeah, misunderstood the assignment.
Dude.
When I get my own, I'm going to do a good job.
It's all right, dude. Don't worry about it. You're good. You're good. Don't sweat it at all.
No, you're good.
One time somebody
Fuck, I fucked up.
somebody wrote the whole thing. So they wrote today's episode is brought to you by.
Yeah. So
Oh.
then whoever read it did the whole intro and then read the whole thing. They double dipped.
Oh, deja
on the
vu.
intro.
How good, by the way.
So underrated.
Yeah.
Seriously, how good was deja vu?
Shout out to the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I mean, they
about that.
lost, but how
It's
good
like the
was
most
deja vu?
confusing bullshit.
It's literally an inside joke from not this show.
Ah, shit.
So-
Patrick Mahomes.
He did a good thing. Go ahead.
Yeah, sup everybody, this is James, and this episode is brought to you by ordering a cheeseburger with no cheese, because this is America, and we get what we want in the most difficult way possible.
That was great. You're a natural.
Thank you.
What's up, everybody? This is James. This is
Oh,
fucking great.
I start every video that way when I talk, like just like 3 years of that same intro.
That's great.
Yeah,
I
sup
love it.
everybody.
I love it. That's
Thank you.
Fucking
good little self promo. It's funny.
Okay, I'm gonna skip it next time though.
No, keep
Outside
it
of the
going.
box.
Dude, that laugh.
This this episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by stumbling on Heelys after a couple of beers. Is that okay? Should I do another take?
No, that was good.
Wait, did you write that one? That was great. That's not a bad one at all.
Well, no.
So I totally misunderstood the assignment.
I
was saying,
interpreted it.
so I'm all ass backwards. So I was
I
totally
see.
like pun. So like it would be like stumbling on Heelys, brought to you by a couple of beers. Like I was just fucking backwards.
Oh, that's actually very,
right. See,
I like it.
Like
That's almost funnier than what we do.
and
Thanks
so
for one-upping us with your
Yeah.
mistake.
No, I fucked up.
That's what my parents did. They one-upped me with their mistake.
Oh, I thought you were saying they fucked
My
up.
brother's way cooler than me.
I mean, he's way hotter.
He is. Dude, he lost weight again.
Again?
Yeah. He's practically see-through now.
Oh, I have a friend like that. He's so skinny. We like are always afraid he's gonna blow away and stuff.
Dude, he literally lost. My brother lost like north of 120 pounds.
Oh, holy shit.
Like he was big and he's looking fucking slim thick now.
That's cool.
Yeah. He's got a nice little snussy on him too. Whoops. I got this one right after I just said that. This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Nando's Nussy. To watch that nuss twerk.
Get it, twat.
Oh, we understood it. It was very funny.
Thanks.
I thought it was good.
Thanks.
Plus the timing on me saying snussy,
Yeah, I know,
and then it
it
was
was
like
very
Nando's Nussy.
Fortuitous.
Check out my snussy, Nando's Nussy. You know what I'm talking about. It's
Wait,
me.
are you Jamaican now?
Yes. I'm the guy who's Jamaican, but then was raised in Austria, so he like has the Jamaican influence at home.
Or is it a Nazi that escaped to Jamaica?
That's what it is.
Learn to chill the fuck out.
That's what it is. He got a hold of some of the ganja, and then he was like, "Hey, I did some fucked up shit in my past, man."
He's just an island boy. This episode of the Dude Absolutely podcast is brought to you by Mara Jade 84. Scratch your itch for Twitch! Exclamation point at the end.
That was so good.
See, that's why I was excited to see how ours were.
Oh, mine's
differentiate.
way dumber.
Can't wait.
Now I'm just trying to think.
Dude, just literally do whatever you want. Like, whatever comes to your mind.
well, but like I don't want to do the same thing every time because then
Zero pressure.
Everyone's gonna think like I'm not like
Nope.
creative.
Not real.
Nope, nobody's going to think that.
I'm gonna try to switch it up this time.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, sup everybody. This is Jimmy, and this. God damn it! I thought I was gonna try to keep it in. I'm just gonna use it.
We can do a take two. We do that all the time.
Fucking killed me.
All right, pull it together.
I just want to do it differently. Sup, everybody.
Just change the name.
Oh, it fucking killed me. That was so
Okay.
good.
Sorry, I'm really fucking up. Yeah, sup everybody. This is J Sauce, and this episode is brought to you by Big Ol' Mommy Milkers. Everybody loves a mom that can get out in the barn and grab some cow nipples.
Mommy milkers.
It's very nice.
Yeah.
Sorry I messed up again.
No, dude,
Laughed and
funny
shit.
as fuck. That kills me. Oh.
Woof. This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Mara Jade 84 on Twitch. You like pets and penis?
It's like from I was basically quoting what's it called? The other guys when they're like, hope you like prison food and penis.
Aim for the bushes.
Dude, I fucking love that movie. This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Ho Malone, starring Macaulay Culkin, Joe Pussy, and Catherine Oh Yes God Yes.
Wow.
It was very nice.
You like it?
It was so good.
Okay.
Why are you better than us?
Oh no. It's
So what were you shooting for? Do I just read it straight up?
Yeah, well, I was gonna. Yeah, no, I fucked it up. I could tell it because there's a crooked cut too. I'm not very good at like cutting straight lines.
Just a little direction, you know.
Oh my god.
Just read it as is. Don't put anything before.
Fuck. So that one might. Oh, I think I know which one that is.
Hey, it's Jimmy Jam. Holy clothes. Brought to you by a negative 30-degree wind chill.
Oh yeah, because like nipples cut.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Harder than a diamond in an ice storm. I got you.
Yeah, tried to bring in like the
Dude, I was
the
thinking about doing
climate.
that.
Was bad. Okay, and I got one of my own too. Thank God, because you don't have to sit through the pain of you guys like trying to figure out what I was going for. So I'm probably gonna riff off this one because it doesn't make any sense either.
That's fine. Let her buck.
Yeah, sup everybody. This is J-Man, and this episode is brought to you by Shrek. Shrek is love, Shrek is life, and Shrek is my inspiration.
So good. That video is one of the internet's true gems.
Yeah.
Just like how he flies out of the window at the end.
Yeah, dude.
Shrek can fly.
That and Willy Bum Bum are my two favorite
I don't know if I've
internets.
seen that one.
Holy fuck. We'll watch it after this.
Okay.
It is a tough watch.
Oh no.
This episode of Dude Absolutely is brought to you by Turtle Beach. It's like Myrtle Beach, but more turtly.
Trying to get popcorn out of your teeth looks like you got a mouth full of bees. It's still my favorite one ever. All right, you should pull up Willy Bum Bum real quick, and then we can.
That 808.
I put it in my bum. Me and my bum have all kinds of fun. Me and my Willie, really old friends. Wanna put that with my Willie hole in. Friendly old Willie, what you've done? You've got water on my friendly old bum. My Willie silly and a little bit dumb. And my bum needs plums 'cause the plum tastes yum. Willie bum 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 bum. Enough about my Willie, more about my bum. I can fit my friendly old thumb right in my bum when I do a little fart. It popped out when my bum hole stands. I found a wasp, put it in my bum. Stung my rectum, now my bum hole's numb. Silly old wasp, look what you've done.
So much work went into that.
Yeah, dude.
That. Yeah.
I absolutely love that video. I break it out at parties. People fucking hate it.
That's shocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude, that was going to be so cool. Oh, you got fucked. No, you didn't. You got fucking vape clats.
So I've been going up to Kim lately, and I'll go, a vampire. And then I'll,
Okay.
like, if she's too far away, I'll go, with, and she's like, why do you do it with 4 fingers? I'm like, because I got 4 of them. But if she's real close, I'll whisper, a vampire. And then I'll chomp on her neck. And I was telling Keith that today. And he goes, you hiss at your wife? I was like, yeah. He goes, dude, so do I. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, she'll be like, do the dishes. And I'll go,
Dude, Keith is funny as fuck. Can't wait to spend 4 hours with him drawing a fucking quote.
He was talking about it. He was like, so I saw Alex is on the schedule, man? Is it for the Trailer Park Boys one? More toasted?
You want more toasted? Oh, man. You taking a shit?
What are you getting for a tattoo?
Oh, what's the quote again? What does the guy say?
So it's
Holy Bursch?
after John Dunsworth died. So you've seen a little bit of Trailer Park Boys?
We did this on the show.
What?
We looked at the clip.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But
I was just
forget.
I was talking about James. So
Oh, gotcha.
the guy who plays Leahy on the show.
Mhm.
So he died during the filming of the show,
Right.
in like season 9, and they did like this whole sort of like I wouldn't call it like a memorial, but they like at the end of the show, so they sort of like honored him, and they played a clip of him off like on set, but like off camera, sort of. It was like they weren't filming, and he's like a really amazing human being in real life, and he was just like chatting, and he said, "When you're dead, but you're not quite so dead if you contributed something." And I'm getting the Sunnyvale Trailer Park sign on my thigh, and then I'm gonna have the quote by John Dunsworth on the sign.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah,
I was trying
jacked about
to
it.
be like, philosophical or whatever on Chris and I was like, yeah, because we were talking about death, and I was like, so there's this guy. He says, if you die, you're dead and gone, but you're not gone.
Did you ever have a dream that wasn't like that?
Basically, yeah. And then I was like, he's basically just saying, just contribute something, and then people will remember you.
Not gonna fool me again.
And then she goes, I don't want to be remembered. I was like, wow. I'm glad I fucking used all those brain cells to try and come up with this quote.
It's so funny. So I'm gonna get it like that, but then instead of it saying Jim Leahy, Trailer Park Supervisor Randy, I'm gonna have that style handwriting with the quote, and then I'm gonna put underneath Jim Leahy, Trailer Park Supervisor.
Very cool.
Squirt.
Yeah, I'm excited about that one, and then I'm probably gonna schedule my next one during that session.
The Willie Bum Bum tattoo?
I think so.
Nice.
Might as well.
So
I got a little Willie.
Hi, BMO.
My boss texted me today, and he was like, start numbing your shit up. Keith wants to finish that tattoo. And I was like, I don't have any at home. And he was like, well, you better get here quick. And I was like, all right. And so I numb up my leg and stuff before I get tattoos now, because I've got enough tattoos. I have nothing to prove. I just want cool shit on my body.
Yeah, fair.
You have any tattoos?
I have 3 of them.
What are they?
I have an airplane, a sun, and a conversion van.
Fuck yeah.
Very cool idea.
Dude, a conversion van?
Yeah, it's mine.
Is that like a GMC?
It was like the G20, like the big ones that have like the fold down like bench seat in the back.
Hey, and the TV in them, and
mine
the
doesn't have a
fucking
TV.
But like the curtains and like all the. Oh,
It's my dream home.
Yeah, dude.
One
That's
of them.
Fuck a G6, get a G20.
I grew up, and my friend's dad was an alcoholic, and he used to hide like cases of beer in the back of their conversion van, and then he would just pass his koozie back to us, and we would go to the back of the van and put beers in the koozie and then give them to him. He would drink and drive. He was a pretty normal guy. Most dads do that, right?
For sure. So Keith is doing this tattoo.
Yeah.
And it starts to creep into the next person's session a little bit, but we haven't heard anything. And we're like, Josh, is there anybody up front? You're like, what? Yeah. We're like, is it yours? Yeah. We're like, okay. Keith's like, man, did I get no-showed or what's going on? And then some lady just wanders back and is like, hi, I have a session with Keith. I'm like, fucking Josh. And so Keith gets like a little panicky and starts pounding into my skin. BMO, it literally looked, I was scared for a second because I was like, did he use red ink? It was just pure blood just on the top. Oh, no. And I'm like casually talking to this lady. So like the numbing stuff works, but if you're fucking going to town like that,
fucks you up, bro.
I could feel it. And I was like, so, how are you tonight? It's just sweating.
You're peeing.
I'm like, oh my God.
Dude, that's terrible. You okay, though? I mean, it looks fantastic.
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
psyched.
awesome.
It's a cover-up, too. So, like, he covered up this massacre of a dog shit tattoo that somebody else tried. Yeah, I was that guy.
You hear this meme?
That's Nick Nolte, right?
Yeah, I think so. Is that Josh Groban?
Ooh. Ooh, yeah, I think you're right. Oh, there he is.
Speaking of airplanes,
You ever been inside of a cockpit before?
what kind of airplane?
It's just like a silhouette of one.
Oh, sick.
Sorry.
It's okay. That's what I'm here for.
Thank you.
Oh, wait, I knew I was forgetting something. I do have a premise.
Oh, good. Good for you.
I'd like to run it by you. So,
Who's that Pokemon?
It's Pikachu!
It's
Test that premise.
we write down premises and we
Okay.
we bounce them off each other to see how we could improve it. So kids today will never understand the lengths that we had to go to get porn back in my day. Like, kids now are like, oh man, my internet speed is only like 60 megabytes a second. It takes like forever to see ATM. And I'm like, dude, I had to walk like 3 miles through the woods to a very special tree and hope that there wasn't too much water damage so I could tug on my tiny penis to some 1970s bush. Kids will never know the feeling of packing trail mix just to go jack off.
That's funny. I immediately thought of like that blurred out channel that was like the porn channel, but it was always blurred on cable.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you had to like, you like occasionally caught a boob, and it was just like moaning noises. But you were like a little kid, so like you had to stay up so fucking late at sleepovers, just so the parents were asleep. But you're like 8 or 9, so your like eyes are like all heavy, and then you like fall asleep and you wake up at like 3 a.m. and the porn channel's still on, and you're like, whew, that was a close one. And it's just like, oh yeah, daddy, and you're like, oh, I should turn this off. I don't really know why we did this, actually. This is weird.
I remember one time, like, me and 2 other kids are like sitting on the couch, and we all sharing the same blanket, and we're all getting our tiny little boners. And one of them's like, I'm gonna go jack off, and I'm like, so stupid. I go, oh dude, that's so gay. And he's like, what? I'm like, yeah, touching your own oh god. I was that dumb that I thought
jerking yourself off was
gay. And then he was like, no, dude, it's awesome. And then this white stuff comes out, and I'm like, what? That sounds insane. And then the kid that I was sitting directly next to was like, nah, dude, it's rad. And he pulls his hand out and wipes it on my face.
Oh.
And I thought he'd like spit on his hand or something. Thought it was a prank.
And you were like, oh, it's so salty.
But now as an adult, I'm like, wow, he rubbed jizz on my face.
Yeah, you were like, I had thousands of children.
Someone assaulted you.
Is that wild. Me too?
Well, yeah.
Because I too have jizz on my face.
We had one channel of German TV that like barely came in on our TV when I lived out there, but it had like WCW, yeah, wrestling was on, so I just was like, I can watch this without sound. But all of the commercials were for sex lines, and they weren't cool ones. It was just like some scary lady, and she was like, with her eyes wide open, she just points at you, and there's like a 6-digit number on the screen. I'm like, Jesus Christ, where's my phone?
Well, then there was like the Girls Gone Wild era. In those commercials,
those were fun. It wasn't terrifying.
I know, but then you like
exploitative.
You like retrospectively, you like look back and you're like, I contributed to the problem.
If you bought the VHS,
I was as bad as MTV was.
I mean, that guy had a Girls Gone Wild island.
Yeah, that guy was probably friends with Epstein.
I was going to say, having an island.
He was Epstein with HGH.
That's true, yeah.
How do we know Epstein wasn't on HGH?
Yeah, I think he might have been.
Fuck, you're right. James,
hunting girls hormone. Go ahead.
Thoughts on pornography?
I don't really know. I thought you're
big fan of washing machines. Just getting stuck and stuff.
Right.
Chris
I liked your idea. I just almost feel like we could do like from that and then like the progression as time went on.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Because kids these days, right? But then way back to that's one extreme. Maybe even a touch further. Like what did
Oh wow!
Right, and then,
Like
we hit all of the
cavemen were scrawling with fucking irony rock,
Right,
sandstone
like-
on the cave so they could jack off.
they killed like an animal and they used the blood and like drew a boob. Like think about that. That's wild. They're high fiving. They're like, check this out.
They probably weren't as uptight about it though. I don't think any of them were
Yeah.
like, "Oh, it's gay."
They're just like
You just
What's
walk.
this gay shit you're drawing on the wall?
Actually, back
Fuck
then,
you.
dudes were probably just walking around the fire,
Yeah.
hammering away.
Well, that's
They
the
didn't
weird
give
thing
a
is
shit.
like they would just rub up against stuff because the animal instinct was still there. So a bro would like be rubbing himself against your arm, and you're like, oh, and then he'd be like, no, dude, rub against me.
Turn around. I didn't know a really good spot for me to put this thing.
I like that. Yeah, that's a really good. Oh man, the baton, the pornography baton.
right.
It has been a pass.
Now you just accidentally see it on TikTok.
Yeah,
And then, like in the 1500s, people like girls would walk by, and you just take a snapshot of their ankle, and then you were just like,
Yes. Well, you'll just be scrolling, and it's like some lady is reading a book while getting railed by someone off camera, and all you just hear the smacking noises. This is kind of a good book. I don't really feel good about staying here.
Jonah and the
I
whale.
want to hear the next part, but I don't like the part
I
happening.
don't like
on
what
screen.
else is
Yeah.
going
The
on.
other part isn't very cool.
Treasure Island, a classic.
Oscar Wilde.
Did you just call this wild? I agree. This is fucking crazy.
That was the joke. This is on Is it on Tundra or on Tundra?
Hominy.
There it is. Alex, anything coming up?
For me?
Yeah. We're gonna stream our balls off.
Well, I gotta like get a computer before any of that happens.
Oh, that's
I
right.
can't stream nothing.
James, if you want to play PC
Suck.
games with us,
Fucking suck rod.
Never really done it.
neither have I.
Well,
I started
I used to play
playing it.
like Sonic or like backyard football. That was kind of the two ends of the spectrum.
Pete Wheeler. Just drop back with Randall Cunningham, throw a fucking bomb to Pete Wheeler, catch it about 30% of the time.
Right. I was like Dimitri. He was just like
Oh,
the
yeah.
big kid, and he just could
Yeah.
kick the shit out of it.
Yep.
Yeah, he was
You
cool.
just pick up Pablo Sanchez, the secret weapon.
I would just give the ball to him every
Just
time.
hand him the
basically.
ball and Bo Jackson Tecmo Bowl your way around the field, just north, south,
Basically.
north, south, north, south, touchdown. See ya. 55-0. Who wants to see my fucking dick?
It's actually one of the best videos I've ever seen.
What?
That Tecmo
Oh, it's
running the field.
It's unreal.
It's just one single play
There's
for the
a-
entire
they
game.
literally so for those who don't know what we're talking about, Tecmo Bowl was like a football game, and they included Bo Jackson in the game, but they made Bo Jackson like superhuman in the game. So like he literally was faster than all the other characters, so he couldn't be caught. So you literally would just run like basically because it was like a platformer almost. So you would just run like sideline to sideline with Bo Jackson, and then eventually you would score touchdowns, and he was unbeatable. It was literally like it was like cheating. Like people made it so like you can't use the Raiders.
Was it the one with the dirty face?
I don't know.
I remember going to my grandma's and there was one with the dirty face guy, and then there's one with clean face guy.
I don't recall.
Mm.
I don't think I've ever played it. I just know about it because I'm cultured.
Mm.
This is my childhood.
That's cool.
Fuck.
No, I don't have anything made. I mean, I started playing Into the Breach. It's a great game. It's the game that Mara showed us like 8 months ago. Is that a fucking?
I mean,
It's just a cute little
Is that an
Tecmo
NFT?
Bowl guy.
Is that an NFT?
I think it's
Dude,
actually
he
exists.
looks like an aardvark.
Kind of does.
it's clearly one of King Arthur's knights.
Looks like Goofy.
Goofy?
Kind of looks like
Is
Goofy.
that Willy
Oh,
Bum
yeah.
Bum?
Gallo well
It's Knuckles.
That's Knuckle. Yeah, sure is.
That's cool as fuck.
Also, I encourage people to watch Tenet. It's a great movie, and there's like one specific line. I'm gonna spoil the fuck out of it. I don't even care. There will come a time when Tenet is considered like a timeless classic. Like it's that good.
Timeless classic.
Ew. But it's like Shawshank. Like Shawshank didn't get that reception when it came out, as far as I remember.
I watched the fucking Chris Farley documentary.
How was?
Dude, I cried
so sad?
hard.
That's why I didn't watch it.
But apparently I didn't know that Tommy Boy got terrible reviews when it came out first. So it's like now it's considered one of like the 10 most pivotal comedies.
Right.
Like because of the way that it evolved other movies.
Well, it changed buddy comedies like forever.
It's just like no one liked Weezer when that one album came out.
Take.
I mean,
it ended up on like a worst of list.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's like fucking what's that Australian band from the 90s? Their Frog Stomp was one of their albums.
Except?
No.
Balls to
it was like
the
a bunch
walls.
of kids. It was a bunch of kids.
Oh, Primus.
No. Yeah.
Hanson.
Yes. Hanson. No.
Oh, Crisscross.
No, they're from Brooklyn, I think.
What?
Are they from Detroit?
I don't know.
Kids from
Oh,
Australia.
they're from Portland. Fucking. Am I dumb or? Dumb?
You don't have to ask that question.
Silverchair.
Oh.
Silverchair.
Make it up to you.
Silverchair is like the other day I saw like they were like, well, this is really more the opposite actually of what we're talking about. I'm dumb. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, James, do you want to kiss?
Maybe.
You guys are gonna fuck? I'm good.
All right,
I'm
that's
fucking.
Okay.
All right,
well,
same time next week, or
dude.
I am become death, destroyer of worlds.
Dude. Yeah, absolutely.
Dude, absolutely.